Good morning, traders, and this is your Dow Jones daily review. So Trump was tweeting over the weekend again, and we have a 400-point gap down at the moment. Sometimes I wish I could be a politician, 500 points at the moment, 520 odd points gap down. So Trump's threatening to increase trade tariffs, and China's also threatening to retaliate. And also North Korea's firing test missiles after apparently they were promising not to. So anyway, the world's falling apart again, and the market is reacted accordingly. Now, there's quite a bit to read into this, and I think what I'm going to do is just drill down to the 4 hour. So we're going to pick the 4 or the 3, I think. Okay. So there. Let's start with the 4 hour. So this was our double top. Okay, let's just put the level in. There's a double top. There's a neckline of the double top. Put it down exactly. And we had this breakdown onto the 200 EMA. And then we sort of rallied, and we had some good data come out with non-farm payrolls on Friday. Okay, so technically we have broken through this. We've had a close below this. And most people that would be trading this would be short here with the stop right at the top here. Now, obviously, that in itself is a massive stop loss. Okay, but nevertheless, I think that's what's played out. We were below the alligator. We started breaking through the alligator again on Friday, and now we've gapped down properly. Okay, so where are we going to? I think there are a couple of levels we need to put into play. The first one is obviously, as I often say, that first bar of a gap. And since we're through that at the moment, the next one is the gap itself. Okay, now every one of these fractals is going to hold up price. So you might as well just put those levels in and work accordingly. Okay, there's nothing much really that we can do right now. I suspect we're probably going to fall a bit more, but at this stage we are down. What are we down here? Dow Jones is down almost 2% at the moment. Hang Seng is down 4%. So there's still, but there is still scope to move to the downside, but I wouldn't jump in on the short just yet. Now we have gapped down below support. There's 2 levels of support. We've gapped down below this one here and this one up here. So this level here of 26,068 is pretty much the area that we need to pay attention to. So for today, actually just going to sit back and watch this unfold at the moment. So I'm a bit reluctant to jump in here after we've had such a massive gap down. I want to see some kind of a consolidation and break, or some kind of a pullback. Okay, so if I use this, that's the kind of pullback I'd like to see. Come and test this previous low. Okay, so this is last week Thursday's low. I'd like to see us come back and test that area. And where's the other one? The other one is going to be the low of Friday. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. You can see there are some buyers that have stepped in down here, but I wouldn't be waiting there. I'll wait for this gap to close first and then see what happens. Okay, this is potentially a trend changer. So it just depends how the market reacts to tariffs, because company results have been pretty good through the earnings season at the moment. And it's almost weird how Trump has timed this tweet. Because we were kind of stagnant, if you think about it. The market was really stagnant, not really going anywhere, waiting for something to happen. And then we get the negative news, massive gap down. And the trend is still very strong to the upside. I think that's one thing you need to understand. Yes, we have broken through the alligator on the daily. Okay, but the day is not finished yet. I mean, I've seen days in this thing where we break below a level like that, and then immediately the buyers step in. I think there was one particular day, yeah. You can see this kind of thing here. Okay, so it's not impossible, and as I was saying earlier, V reversals are rare, and this here was a V reversal. Okay, so I think the big question is where to from here. Now, I would still be looking for a long entry, but that long entry could be a scalp. But my rule of thumb is always trade with the trend. Even when we break below the trend line, still trade with the trend, because then obviously you're looking for the retest of that trend line, and sometimes that retest doesn't work out, especially on the US markets. Okay, so look for those areas that you can get in long, and I think the areas that you need to worry about. I'll get down to the hour. Okay, so I'm not keen to jump in short where we are now. So the areas where I suspect we get some kind of support is 25,950, 25,805, and 25,763. Okay, so those are the areas that I would expect some kind of support. So let price if it does get down to the bottom here, look for another long entry, or alternatively, if the buyers do step in here and drive it up, then you want to get in short on the retest here. Okay, so getting in short here is not the cleverest idea, because you've got a level right pretty close to us. I mean, where are we here? This level is 66 points away. And also, you do not know how the market's going to react when the US markets open later today. Okay, so I think for me, I'm really going to be sitting on my hands today. I'm not really interested in it. I will watch to see what happens at these levels. If we do get some kind of positive price action, I will take a stab at the long, but not expecting a proper trade. Probably just a bit of a retracement before getting an area to build a short position. Okay, really tough call at the moment, because this is just knee-jerk reaction to a tweet. So you may find that the market panics for a day or two, and then earnings season was pretty strong, fundamentals of the companies is pretty strong, the economy is strong. We need to be buying this, and then they'll start driving it back up again. So until those fundamentals change together with the trade war scenario, that's only time you're going to see a change in attitude with some of the big investors. Okay, so, and that's probably that's another reason why Trump's sending a tweet out now, because he feels the economy is strong enough to handle it. His war with China at the moment is, he feels that the economy can handle it and is strong enough for it. So, but anyway, so yeah, that's me for today. Really, very, very careful, and this is another reason why you don't want to keep trades in over the weekend. I mean, if you were long here, and even if you had a short share, you'd be trapped horribly at the moment. And so you can assume that there are a lot of people that are trapped at the moment. So there are going to be people that may be cutting their losses that were long for this ride, and they're going to be cutting their losses, or alternatively, they're going to be starting to try and trade out of it, which in itself is a dangerous play. So they may get themselves stuck even more, which is drive the market down further. Okay. Anyway, for me, watching these levels, I'd like to see a nice pullback and a consolidation, and then a decent move to the downside. Okay. There we go. That's it for me today. Hope that helps you, and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.